Hey everyone, welcome back to the Wimpy Studio. And today we're here with a brand new episode of the Zooey Mama podcast, where we are going to be talking about the upcoming books that are going to be taking place and coming out in 2021. And I'm here with my co-host Akshay. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
So before we get started, we posted a video on why we love Diary from a Kid that came out Tuesday, and so we're just going to be talking about the new books that are coming out in 2021. So first up, we have this was announced last month. Jeff Kinney is coming out with a third installment of the Rally Focus series, and that is Rally Jefferson's awesome, friendly, spooky stories. So I'm going to be putting this stuff up in the right hand corner. But first up, so Wimpy Kid on the Wimpy Kid website, there is an official, page for it, and it's going to be coming out not April, March 16th,
March 16th,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. So March 16th is going to be the release date for that, and I'll hopefully get it then. Probably hopefully soon I'll put it on pre-order. Last time my Diary from a Kid book, they just canceled it, but luckily I got it from the book fair. So, but COVID's really weird with delivering and everything. So I'll make sure to place that soon. But I'm also Jeff Kinney posted a little teaser of him working on the first sketch of like the spooky stories edition, and I'll put that in the corner too. That it looks pretty cool. I mean, are you excited for this book?
I have many questions, definitely, but obviously I'm excited for it. But I do have many questions. How can spooky stories be friendly? Like, I see how they can be awesome, but how can they be friendly?
Hmm.
Do you know how that can work?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I mean, I guess they have to incorporate that because they've used also friendly in the last two books. But
Yeah,
it's Raleigh Jefferson too. Raleigh Jefferson and spooky, those two words don't really
yeah,
cross each other. So
yeah.
it'll be funny to see.
Rowley will make everything
Hmm.
like
Yeah.
fun and stuff. So
Yeah.
I'm
Uh,
excited to see. I'm excited to see how it will play out.
yeah. It is weird. This would seem like it would be like a Halloween type of thing, but like it's coming out in March. I guess I do get that, it's they can't exactly release it and like later on because that's when Wimpy Kid book um 16 is coming out. So I don't
Yeah.
know what's going on there. I mean, I'm still excited for it. I mean, I don't I mean, I'm glad that he's doing this rally point of view to his advantage. I like the awesome friendly adventure fine, but I think I like the just the regular awesome friendly kid
The
better.
2019 installment.
Um, what do you think?
Yeah, I like that I like the original one because it's more like Greg's. It's more like the Diary of Wimpy Kid series, but in Riley's point of view. But then again, the reason the Raleigh versus Awesome Friendly Adventure didn't really like start off is because it wasn't a genre that Jeff Kinney normally does, right? He normally makes all of his books into realistic fiction, but the Awesome Family Adventure was a fantasy story, but the fantasy was still a fantasy in the book,
Yeah.
so the book would still be considered realistic fiction because you know that they're like small breaks in between each chapter where the authors, Greg and actual Rowley, are writing the story. So
Mm.
it's kind of a mix of two genres, and I think he did good for the first fantasy book. But I could see the reason why people didn't really make it kick off.
Yeah. And I'm hoping that Spooky Stories is really good. I don't think it's gonna be as great as like of course like the original, but I still
Yeah,
think I'm hoping it's decent. I think he'll do a decent job with it, and we'll be doing that, be reviewing that probably like that whenever that Thursday or something like that. We'll probably post our review on that. But anything else you want to say about the cover is purple.
yeah, yeah.
Has a spooky cover as it's like a
Like a dark purple, or like a light black kind of mix. I don't know how to say it.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
interesting. At least if it was like orange and black, then I mean it would be too much like Halloween, which would be weird. But I think purple and black is an interesting mixture,
yeah.
and it kind of looks a little bit scary. I mean, I know it's not scary, but it looks a little bit like like just like a
It's
fun,
still supposed to be a kid's book.
yeah, a fun spooky adventure from Rowley, and it should be pretty good. But we do have Wimpy Kid book 16 is coming out sometime this year, probably like October or November, and we don't know much about this one, but we didn't make it. We made a video in August talking about we broke down the Boston Globe interview, and which I thought was pretty fun. And we are going to be just talking about a couple of our theories. We don't have much except the fact that it's going to be on sports. Um, and it is going to be a new adventure, and that's what he said, new topic diving into. And so, what do you think of the news about that?
So I think this is long overdue because this could be like a continuation of the last draw, because the last draw kind of ended abruptly because the last page was literally the end. Like the story kind of seemed to be going the right way, but then it just completely ended right there.
Hmm.
So I think this book could be, if this book is a continuation of the story that was in the last draw, that could be a good thing. I think it can either come out October 26th or November 2nd. Not sure yet.
Yeah, yeah.
They haven't told us anything, but we'll know. I'm pretty sure it will be the 26th of October, 2021.
Mhm.
And in that Boston Globe interview, obviously he said it's about sports. And by the time that Boston Globe interview was made, he was already done with the 15th book. So he was probably working on the 16th book, like months before the Deep End was even released.
Yeah.
So
He said during
this
that
could be really good. He's been working on it for a long time.
He said that in that interview, the like he was like starting like brainstorm ideas around something like that for the 16th book. So I can imagine that I mean obviously he's probably more focused on the Rowley's book now, but he probably still, has like the 16th book stuff like in brainstorm. So it'll be
Yeah,
interesting to see it, like if the sports thing is good. I mean, think I have high hopes for it overall, but
yeah.
yeah.
And
Uh,
especially because of the duration he's had to work on it. That's the main reason. And because it's about sports, if it could continue the last draw story, or maybe even if it doesn't continue it, it will still be a good story because Greg and sports don't go together. And if you put those two together, you create a pretty funny story.
Yeah. So one last thing to talk about. What do you think the color of the cover will be for the 16th book?
You know, I think it'll be gold.
Gold? Okay.
Like not like yellow gold, but like a metallic gold.
Okay.
Maybe. Because he's been experimenting with many different colors since the wrecking ball. So I think metallic gold. That's where I'm set on.
Yeah. I think that could work. I think that when you think sports, I'm assuming like there's still like different colors. Like a football field is typically green, of course. Soccer field is typically green. It could be green. I don't know.
Like a greenish gold. That's why I metallic gold could work.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll just have to see, but I'm hoping that it's a little bit different because we've gotten like so many blue covers, I feel like. Because the second
Yeah.
was blue, the sixth one was blue, um, the
The getaway
the getaway
and
and
the deep end.
the deep end. I mean, I guess like it was like a little bit different, but I think that like you said, gold would be interesting, green would be interesting. I think we'll just have to wait and see. Probably cover will be announced in May, I'm assuming. Like it will
May, end of May.
I think they'll post a little teaser like in like March or something, probably after the new book is released for route for like the after spooky stories are released. They might post like a little teaser on Amazon and like on the page, and then probably the cover will be released in May, and then October and November will be the release of the book. So
Yeah. So last year, the last year the teaser was posted in February.
yeah.
So what we'll wait and see.
Yeah, it's a while, but I think we'll have a lot of time to think about it, and I'm hoping that it's a really good book. I mean, I think he's gonna do up until 20 books. I'm assuming at least. So, yeah. So, anything else you want to say?
Yes. So about the Riley Jefferson's awesome friendly spooky stories book, I think that Jeff Kinney is using that series to try out different genres. So the first one was a diary, but then I think with the second book he got this idea that he didn't want to like change genres on the his main series, his main money making series. So he decided to take the spin-off series and like try to do different genres. Like the second one was fantasy, and this one could be like kind of mystery, maybe mystery or something. We'll wait and see. So who knows what the fourth one will be? Maybe he's gonna find a new genre. That could be very interesting.
Yeah, especially because we've gotten like all the books, all the Darwin McKib books are the same in a little bit. It's realistic fiction, things that can happen
Yeah,
to you.
realistic fiction.
So things that can, well, not necessarily like, I mean, you like not necessarily things that can happen. I mean, some stuff can happen to you, like when you get to the deep end. The majority of that stuff can't really happen to you. But like, yeah, I get
Yeah,
what you're saying, trying out different genres, and I think that's maybe his goal with the Raleigh series is to try out different genres. Maybe he'll do like a horror edition, or I don't know. I mean, I'm down to see it. It'll just be interesting to see Rally because like again like Rally and spooky and Rally with horror definitely will not go together, but
yeah,
it'll be
yeah,
interesting, just especially because Rally, like I said in my last video, is my favorite character, so it'll just be interesting to see where they go with his books. Yeah,
yeah.
so
That's all I have to say.
you know so the getaway, we'll be posting a review on that next week. So anyways, I want to thank everyone for the studio. I'm going to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications to miss a video. Thanks so much for watching, and bye.
Bye.